It's a nice day out there today, guys. Well, I don't want to say unfortunately, but unfortunately, I think right about here, probably. Asking me if we wanted to meet today again for coffee. And I said, no, it doesn't bother me really. However, I do have a few things I want to get done. And what it does is, it doesn't ruin my day. And what I got from him is something I found all is something that I've needed. Now this is going to be fun. I'm just putting a post in so I can, a stick, a dowel, piece of wood, so I can hang my tape on it. But apparently this stuff sucks. Apparently. Apparently. Let me get my little hammer again. Now I was trying to get down into this 2x4 a little bit more. But there were screws everywhere that I put these two pieces together to hold the shelf up, which is making it tough. I guess I can put it in, yeah, I can do that, I guess. Was a 2x4, but I took off a piece because I needed a piece. I needed a piece. Okay, let me over here. There's a couple of screws. It turned out to be a nice day. However, it wasn't really great when I left the house this morning. So, with that being said, now what I do with the 2x piece I just have right here in front of me. So I was going to work on the tractor. The problem being is with me, if I'm going to work outside, the weather's got to be just right for me. And it was a little chilly this morning where I wanted to start tearing all apart, you know, and end up not doing it or having parts because I decided it was much of a yeah. And I got home. So, you know, by the time I got done, and then I have Tom's disc, so I want to get it back to him. So I didn't want to hang him up. So I got that going on the computer. And that took about an hour by the time I was done getting all that loaded in there. Because once I had it in there, then I had to work programs that were sent to me from another part of the country. All right. That when they sent me what it is that they sent me, that they would send me a copy of the program, because what they sent me is no good without the program. But you have to remember, when you're dealing with government stuff, they don't think. And then when you're talking to them, they say, well, if you go to so-and-so, you can find it there. Well, yes, we used to be able to. But they changed everything on so-and-so. So you can't find anything. So at least send me the link as to where you're saying it is. However, they're not going to do that because they can't find it. And this is what it's all about. You know, and not only that, but when they decided to do this thing with the software change, they decided to do this in the middle of a pandemic. Last year is when they decided to do it. So how do you do this if nobody's coming in and everybody's working from home? Because nobody's really going to know what the hell they're doing to start with. Because half the time, they don't know what they're doing from home. I mean, when they're in the office. And for those of you who've worked in offices before and had to keep things going and have people under you, and so on, you know what I'm talking about. It's not an easy task to get everybody on the same page. Now why are you being stubborn like that? Bang the shit out of you. If you can't go one way, I'll make you go the other way. And if I can't make you go the other way, I'll just destroy your ass. Oh, what I'm talking about is this thing down here that you're just looking at the top of my head at this point. This little clip right here. I use these a lot. And I'm down to 3 if I can't salvage this one. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to salvage this. Unless, oh wait a minute, there may be a possibility here. I may have a pop rivet long enough. I may. Let me put this back here, put that there. Let me get this off here. Cut this, hopefully, right there. If I can get in there with it. My God, I cut you. Oh, I did. So why aren't you coming up? Oh, you're hanging. You're hanging on. There you go. Okay. Let's see. I have if I do have one long enough, it may not be thin enough. So it has to be long and thin. Now this one's a long enough, but I don't think it's a thin enough. Not really. I have another one that's thinner, but it's not quite as long. So, I guess if I wanted to, I could just kind of drill this out a little bit and use this one, because that's the right size. Yeah, it is the right size. Yeah, you say, well, why don't you just buy a few more? Well, this is true. I probably will. But until I get to where I can, I want to at least make sure I have 4 of them, because I do use these a lot. Before, wait a minute, I don't want to go too big. Okay. I don't even want to go that big. Let me see if I got something a little bit smaller. Yeah, you get tired of buying them and they just keep going flat on you. Yeah, what you need. Perfect. Okay, so that's the size I need. Maybe the other one is too big. Hang-ups here, so I want to make sure they all fit. Now that one is a little there. Okay, why don't I get a smaller pair of wires? It'll probably be a lot easier. But I really want to make it easy. Okay, so this goes in your axle, and then this one goes in your axle, and then this spring goes in your axle. Now, that goes there, and that goes there. That goes there. Oh, okay. Now get the spring in there. Come on, spring. Where you belong. Oh, nope, you don't belong there. Alright, be nice. Okay. Let me get the popsicle. Now, let's see if we can get this in here first. I just kind of had it here, I thought. There we go. Now, do I need to change the end? Hopefully not. Okay, that'll work. It's crimped on both sides. I just got to get that off. Why didn't that cut off? Oh, part of it cut off. Oh, defective. It's alright. We can handle that. Yeah, let's just drop things.